What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Now, obviously, you can see with this little cabin behind me, I am not in Alabama anymore. I'm actually in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I'm here for the Bassmaster Classic. Been here for the last couple of days. It's been an amazing experience like it normally is. Just getting to meet hundreds of you guys, the awesome subscribers of this channel, and people who have supported me and the channel for years. So if you were one of those people that I met, I just want to say thank you so much for coming out and showing love. I appreciate you. I also have some super exciting information about Bravo energy pouches. You guys know the new flavor sour gummy worm has been a huge hit. Well, the new flavor, Berry Bomb, just dropped today, Sunday, March the 15th at 6 p.m. If you're watching this video, the new flavor is live. So I would urge you guys to pause this video, head on over to bravoenergypouches.com and grab some of the new flavor while you can. We also brought back Citrus Strike, which was one of the OG flavors that you guys demanded us to bring back. It's available again now too. We've been getting so much love at Bravo Pouches. I just want to say thank you to you people for supporting us and believing in us. There'll be a link right at the top of the description, but let's go ahead and dive into this pond update. Let's get going, boys. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the new 3-acre backyard bass pond. Now, we have had some absolute insane things happen over the last few months, and there has been some never before seen aggressive fish tendencies happening in the pond as well. For those of y'all that missed the last update, we stocked 20 ultra aggressive hybrid tiger bass into the backyard pond. Tiger bass are a mixture of the Florida strain and the northern strain largemouth bass, meaning they can grow really fast like a Florida largemouth and up to extreme sizes, but they are way more resilient to cold weather, and they're heavy feeders like the northern bass. These tiger bass create the ultimate predator in a bass pond like this, and they can grow up to 2.5 pounds per year. Now, we measured these fish, we weighed them, we tagged them, so that way we can track all of their future growth, and we can name these fish. Once those hybrid tiger bass were released into the pond, within days, this happened. Wow, this is insane. That is a tagged fish that has been caught on a little crappie jig less than a week after being stocked. As if to illustrate how aggressive of a feeder these hybrid bass are. Check that out. He's eating good. He's already getting fooled by little baby jigs. That's probably a good sign for their health and survival. Get out of here, buddy. Go do some growing. Oh wait, there's another one right there. You can see another one of his friends that just swam off, but you can see that fluorescent green tag. So I cannot believe that we caught that tiger bass that quickly, but you guys know what that means. That bass needs to be named. The weight and length was the exact same as when we released this bass, so we didn't bother to do a weight or length update, but we do need a name for this bass. So I'm going to pick the best comment, the best name that I see in the comment section. We're gonna let you guys name this first fish, and I will reveal what that fish's name is in the next update. So I guess you could say that tiger bass definitely live up to the hype that they receive, at least so far. By the way, guys, I've been seeing a ton of your comments mentioning Bama Bass, and of course, I'm a huge fan of Bama Bass's channel. In fact, I've been a fan of Bama Bass's channel long before he was doing the pond builds and uploads. He was just a fishing YouTuber as well, and he was one of the first fishing YouTubers that I ever saw. But yeah, his builds and his videos definitely have influenced me on certain pond decisions that I've made. In fact, I've texted him a couple times. We've talked back and forth a little bit about these tiger bass and his pond, my pond. Now, during the last update, we were able to show you guys just how healthy the bluegill population is and the red ear sunfish population. We are able to come out here on any given day with a cane pole and some night crawlers, and we can catch some absolute units. Some of these fish look like they belong in a Bass Pro Shops fish tank, and we have really made an effort to supplement the bluegill and red ear sunfish population and make sure those fish are thriving first and foremost. Because if you have a healthy brim population in your pond, typically speaking, it's going to have a positive impact on your bass population. Brim spawn multiple times per year, creating tons of natural forage for the bass, and those brim and shellcracker are a whole lot of fun to catch, just like the bass are. Keeping this feeder full has been one of our best strategies at keeping the brim population so well fed, so healthy. Right now we've got some floating feed in there. The catfish really like this, and a lot of these will end up just kind of disintegrating and sinking down into the water for the brim and everything else to eat. Usually after that feeder goes off, we'll start seeing the 10 huge grass carp that we have. We stocked those grass carp about 4 years ago, under a pound a piece. They are now just massive. They are easily over 10 pounds, and some of them might be pushing 15. This feeder also triggers a bunch of the big catfish that we have in the backyard pond. Now, we have stocked multiple rounds of forage over the years in the backyard pond. We have stocked bluegill, shellcracker, fathead minnows, golden shiners, threadfin shad, tons and tons of crawfish. Basically every form of good hearty forage for largemouth bass, I have made an effort to introduce into this pond. The result of all that aggressive stocking has not only been positive for the largemouth bass population, it has clearly positively affected every single other species of fish in the pond. To speak on that further, we recently caught a lake record catfish, and it was caught by my daughter Lily, and boy, I was a proud daddy. You see anything in there, Lil? Stop eating that grass, Charlie. Stop eating that water grass, bro. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with plan B here. We're gonna have to do a big marshmallow out there. Thank you.
We're there at the ramp.
Well, here, why don't we do this? Well, you see those white rod holders on the dock? See, we can use those, and it'll keep it tight in case if a fish eats it.
The top will get bent.
That's right, exactly. All right, girls, we're putting the mallow out. What if we just... Oh, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Is the line tight?
Yeah,
that looks pretty tight.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the marshmallow. Marshmallow rig just got hit. Here, yeah, just start reeling. You can leave it right there and just start reeling. Yes, do that. Oh yeah, he's on. Whoa. Okay, here you go. We're about to hook you into him, Lil. All right, there you go. Just hold on to him. All right, let's see. Just hold him for a second.
I can't. Yeah, don't.
Oh, you're doing great, girl. You're okay, just hold on. There you go. We hadn't seen him yet, Lyle. Where is he? Oh, that's a big fish, Lil. Oh, it's a huge catfish.
Oh my gosh, I just saw his tail. Dad.
Oh, I got you.
Oh my God.
Look at that monster.
Oh my God. Daddy,
it's okay.
reel it in. I can't hold it.
It's
I
okay.
don't want to lose it.
Just hold him for a second. Just hold. Don't reel. Just let him fight. Oh my gosh. Hey, so bring him around this way with your rod. He's a big old catfish. Bring him this way, girl. Bring him that way. And I'm gonna go to the land and I'm gonna land him. Charlie, come here, Charlie. You get off that catfish. There you go. Just hold him just like that, girl. Just like that, girl. Oh, he's in the bottom of the lip too. Oh, we got... Look at that big old catfish, Lil.
You're gonna hurt him.
No, he's fine. There we go. We got it out. Okay, hold on. Oh, we don't want to lose him now. Hold on. Ah, he's big.
Do not lose him.
I'm not going to lose him.
Fish we've ever caught.
That is a big fish, Lil.
And you got so wet.
That's okay. You can touch him a little bit. That's a big catfish, Lily. It's a monster. Look, that's as long as you are almost.
That's as long as my knee. That's up to my knee.
Charlie, what do you think about that?
Do
What do you think about that, Charlie? He's like, oh.
No.
I don't know about that. What a monster. We get to weigh this thing too, Lily. We get to know exactly how big your biggest fish ever is. All right, zeroed out. Whoa. Oh, what a monster. 11 pounds. 11-pound catfish, Lily.
I'm scared it's gonna slap me.
Let's give him a wrench real quick. I am a proud daddy right now. Hold on. Well, we can get a picture too. Just come stand here so I can get a size reference. Come stand next to it.
Oh, no.
That thing is bigger than Lila.
Oh, it's slimy. That is so slimy.
Oh, I can't even get the whole thing in. All right, everybody smile. 3, 2, 1. Couldn't even fit the whole fish in there. Wow, what a fish. And the best part is, No, just let go, buddy. I know you're ready. There you go. There he goes. What a fish catch, Lil. That's right, boys and girls. Not only does my wife, Holly, have a lake record bass over me in the backyard pond, now my daughter, Lily, also has a pond record catfish over me in the backyard pond. Come to think of it, I don't know if I hold any lake records in the backyard pond anymore, so good job, girls. But between catching these giant copper-nosed bluegill and shellcracker, catching a new lake record catfish, and Holly catching that nearly 7-pound behemoth last spring, it's now clear that this pond is producing monster fish of multiple species on the regular. So earlier in this video, I actually mentioned that I was in Knoxville for the Bassmaster Classic. I spent a good bit of time at the KastKing booth at the Bassmaster Classic. Obviously, I'm working with KastKing now. But anyways, KastKing released their brand new, highly anticipated fishing reel at the Classic, the ALTI. Now, this thing is bad to the bone. It's got an aluminum body, a titanium spool. So what that's gonna mean is super lightweight reel in your hands and super smooth casting performance. Combine that with a really good drag system, a super sharp looking reel. The best part is, guys, the price point is just under $200 if you get it right now. Especially if you use my code LOJO10 at checkout, it's gonna give you an extra 10% off. You want this reel, guys. I'm telling you right now, I've been using it for the last couple weeks and I have been blown away by its performance versus how much it costs. There will be a KastKing link in the description like there always is. I would highly encourage you guys to check out KastKing. Now let's get back to the pond update. One thing that happened in the pond this spring that I have just never seen before, and neither has neighbor Daryl, and he's lived here for a long time. We have Canadian geese that migrate down to this region every single year, and basically every year we have Canadian geese that visit the backyard pond. This year we noticed a pair of Canadian geese and they actually hatched a baby. Now we're not sure where that baby was actually born, but we know for sure it grew up at least its first week or two in the backyard pond. My family and I were very careful not to intrude on them during this process. We tried to stay at a distance, but of course I had to get video proof of this because we've just never seen it before. We feel truly honored to have this backyard pond, not just as a potential trophy bass factory and a place for us to enjoy fishing and swimming and everything, but just the fact that it's still a part of nature in its wildest, rawest form. What was even crazier than them having the baby in the pond was that about 11 other Canadian geese showed up for a couple of days and just swam around. It almost seemed like they were protecting the new family of Canadian geese. That type of behavior, I'm sure somebody can explain it out there, but we had just never seen it. And it was truly incredible. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember the trough feeder, the deer feeder that me, Neil, and neighbor Daryl built in the last update video. This feeder has been getting crazy activity this deer season. We've had deer walking up, around, and near the pond. We even had a big buck that was leaving a series of scrapes down this trail leading up to the feeder. We hunted really hard this season. I sat in my DIY blind. We just didn't see any deer, you know? I don't know what happened. I was able to shoot one deer on my friend Neil's property, but that was it. What's really funny is that I didn't see any deer at all when I was hunting. And then like 2 days after season was out, this is what I saw. This is unbelievable. This deer doesn't even care that I'm right here. Let me stand up and see if she does anything. Nope, no reaction. It's almost like the deer knows that I can't do anything. Season's over. She's totally safe. I'm waving at the deer now and it's still not running away. That's pretty neat. Although it was not necessarily a super successful hunting season, we are looking forward to the spring here at the backyard pond. That means spawning season. Big bass are the biggest that they're gonna be all season. They're full of eggs. They've eaten as much food as they can. They've gorged themselves to prepare themselves for the spawning process. As those water temperatures start to rise with warmer spring temperatures, those bass are genetically honed into the seasons and they just instinctually start moving up to those bedding areas. Around this time last year, early springtime, is actually when my wife caught the current lake record of the backyard pond with a 6-pound, 11-ounce behemoth that she caught right out of the brand new cove that we added during the pond expansion. So for 2026, the spring is coming up. The spawn is gonna be happening any day now. And we just know that next lake record bass is gonna be caught this year. Even though my wife Holly does not wanna hear that, she wants to keep that lake record. And perhaps one of the most shocking displays of cannibalistic largemouth bass behavior that I've ever seen. We had hooked into a smaller bass. We were reeling it in. We had gotten it very close to the shore when all of a sudden a huge bass shadow appeared underneath the bass that I was hooked into. Off of a deep brush pile. Oh, there's a big bass with him. Look at this big bass, guys. There's a giant bass trying to eat him. There's a giant bass trying to eat him. A big bass just ate him. Guys, there's a trophy bass underneath this bass. He's trying to eat him. What is going on? Look, he's right underneath him. Cannot believe what I'm seeing. There's a huge bass. Oh, he's got him in his mouth. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's still there. He's trying to figure out how to eat him. Okay, this is insane. I gotta bring this fish in. He's still there. I really hope you guys could see that. I'm gonna slow it down and replay it. Oh, that was insane. Got him in his mouth. Toss him over there. Toss this guy right back out. It's hard to know how big that bass actually was. Definitely get in the comment section down below and let me know how big you think it was. But if it was big enough to get half of that 2-pounder in its mouth, it had to have been a 6 or 7+ pounder in my mind. We may never know, but we do know we have never seen that ultra aggressive cannibalistic behavior in the backyard pond before. Now, I'm not saying that that crazy incident had anything to do with stalking the tiger bass, but what I am saying is we can definitely tell that this backyard pond is thriving right now. You know, there was really only one true negative from this whole pond expansion that we did, and that definitely was losing the beloved oak tree. You know, during the expansion, we actually made a conscious effort to preserve this tree and the 2 smaller trees right next to it. We tried to prevent some of the soil from eroding down into it and smothering the shallow root system of this oak tree. But losing this tree just seemed inevitable because over time, soil definitely eroded down into it, smothering those shallow roots. And ever since then, this tree has been slowly dying and dropping limbs. And as you guys can see, there was a couple big windstorms lately, and this tree has just been losing branches left and right. Look at that big one right there hanging down. That's actually one of the newest ones that has fallen down. And if that came down on you, you are in a bad situation. This thing could easily hurt somebody, potentially worse than that. The pond itself looks so beautiful right now. The water is like that emerald greenish blue, but this area, not so much. I think it's time we do a little cleanup project and make this little area of the pond look beautiful again. Well, I have to say, it looks quite a bit better down here by the dock. Luckily, one of the positive results of this tree dying is we have constant fresh supplies of firewood at our beck and call. And I'm gonna have to summon some help on this little situation right here. I did a little bit of weed whacking around this cove from the dock all the way around to the feeder and then all the way around to the boat ramp. Just kind of clearing all this last bit of dead brush from the winter time that's really easy to cut right now. Because we want to be able to fish this cove really heavily in the spawn and get a sense of where those big fish are spawning at and maybe breaking some new lake records this year. We'll see. So yeah, it definitely sucks about the tree. You know, what are you gonna do? But at least now we've got some good wood that we can use. And when we eventually cut this thing down, we're gonna use that remaining lumber from that to maybe do something cool as well. All right, boys and girls, that's it for today's pond update, but do not leave until you have got down that comment section and helped me name bass number 302. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. That way you do not miss another pond update. Also, there's the giveaway winner from the last video that's been announced in the description of this video and also down in the comment section. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.